Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to Banished, where in the last episode we worked on rebuilding our market, getting a few more areas set up, including this area over here that is going to be another fishing area, getting that set up, and then working on an area up here, too, actually, in here. We are looking at our gatherer's hut has reached the... It says it's reached the food limit, but our food is not to that limit. So let's go ahead and quickly do that. That should keep us from running out again. We do have a little bit of ale now, but we're still struggling with stone, which means we probably should add a few more people to the stone quarry. We've got 3 of 15, and we seem to be doing just fine on getting the actual products over here in a good manner. We did get this guy in so that we were using up some of this wood that's over here. We did get our tunnel in, and we placed the other tunnel over here, but we just don't have enough stone right now to handle that. So we're going to go ahead and get going. And we are currently in late winter. We have 76 homes, 114 families, and 223 citizens. That's a lot of people. Our health is still down by a bit, and our happiness is down by a bit as well. I would really like to get this guy finished because that would give us a boost on the happiness. And I think we need to figure out some more housing here. So let's see, that guy reaches to there. So it does look like we could add in a few more houses here, but we do want to be careful. We don't want to have like a population surge like we did the last time we built a bunch of houses. And I am thinking, in order to make our passage here a little bit quicker. Nope. Oops, wrong button. Can we? We can. We'll go right along here. All right. That will give them a faster path to walk. It is not lined up, but hey, it's better than nothing considering we can't come out this way anymore. And then we can start adding a few houses. We'll just add a couple for the moment. I was doing some reading on the Banished guides in the Steam workshop. And it said that we should try and up our firewood. It also said that we should put a stockpile close to here that we could just stockpile firewood in. We do have this one, but it's all iron right now. And this guy right here is not getting anything done there. Nomads have arrived. We're going to go ahead and throw down one more stockpile right there. So let's see how many... 33! Holy cats! Do we want that? Ooh, that's a lot of people. Oh, that's a lot of people running around with no homes. Okay. Wow. Oh man, we're gonna run into the mountain. Okay. Okay, I see you. Man, it says we have 19 people without housing. That was probably not a smart idea. No, we can't reroute around there. Okay. We're gonna let them work. I did have someone in the comments mention that yes, the number of jobs available is based upon how many things we're trying to build at a time. We had a couple of really good comments. Ooh, oh, really? Mumps? I see a... Does it automatically slow down if you get one of these occurrences? Because it feels like it does, or maybe I just hit the wrong button again. All right. A merchant has arrived at the trading post. We have mumps. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Oops. I meant to look at the trade. All right. They have steel tools. They have plum seeds, cherry seeds, apple seeds. We do currently have quite a bit that they will take. How do we not have any fish in here? We have fish coming out of our ears. Child has died of mumps. Do they not use the hospital? Has one patient. Apparently, yes. Yes, they do. Okay. Let me figure out what I'm going to grab here, and I'll be right back with you. Okay. So, I'm going to get one plum seed, and I'm going to get some coats here. We're trading about $3,400 worth of stuff away, which is not bad. We're doing some tools, some firewood, some logs. So nothing like super great. But I would like us to increase our firewood amount in the trading post to keep up with that. All right, we're going to take that and we're going to go ahead and dismiss, and then we'll go ahead and get running again. We do have 2 people running around with mumps. One of them is in the hospital. We have 1 person with mumps. This one over here who's running around in the wild. All right. So I did want to... Oh, look at this. We're getting this taken care of. We need... Fishermen. We could have 32 fishermen. That would increase our fish stock by quite a bit, which would mean that we also could expand how much inventory we have on fish in here. We're supposed to have 1,000 and we got nothing. We got nothing. Can we trader 6 of 6? That looks like as many as we can fit in there. Let's also see if we can expand our vendors a little bit. From what I read, it would help us out, although it's 75% full. So, looks like all of our homeless people have resolved themselves. Let's take a peek here. We've got 87 homes. I can't remember how many we said we had before. We've got 123 families. So, I mean, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I think we need to up our miners, though. All right. Oh no, it's stone cutters, not miners. That's fine. It's fine. That is going to, the additional 2 is going to mean that our tool situation is going to start to be a little bit... Oopsies, wrong button. Sorry, I'm still using funky fingers for buttons because my finger that I use for A is still not available. It still hurts too much to be tapping keys multiple times. Okay. We have a chestnut orchard there. We have a chestnut orchard there. That is apple, and we just got plum. So, we do need to come up with another orchard. What was that? Labor has died of old age. That's all right. Let's go ahead and we are gonna plop down another... Oh shoot, I just looked up what was the optimal. Yeah, we're gonna say that. Gotta wait for them to remove all that stuff. It's all fine and good. How is this little settlement up here coming? Oh, this one has all forester, a cleric, and a child. Labor. And we got our little well. Okay. We've got a herbalist and a forester, which from what I read is not a good way to go. We should have done a gatherer there instead of a herbalist. So that might need to be replaced. Now, let's see here. We lost a fisherman. Hunter and a teacher. Forester. Another fisherman has died. Hunter and a forester. Alright, those 2 foresters meet right there. But we could add some more houses down here without interfering with their stuff. But we're going to leave them for the moment because we just added a whole bunch of houses right here. So we're going to give it a bit because we got some new families out of that, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, right there we got a... Oh my gosh. 32 and 14, and they just had a kid. The reserve of firewood is the... What? They filled this thing? No, they didn't. It's a gatherer's hut. That's an herbalist. This guy over here, the Forester's Lodge, where's its radius? We had a lot of shit in its radius, which we probably shouldn't have done, but I think we're okay. Oh, trader. Trader. Honestly... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong stream. We already have cattle. We don't need any more cattle. We make our own stinking cattle. Firewood is low. We have logs coming out the yin-yang. Literal yin-yang. And yet we can't seem to get firewood taken care of. Alright, let's see here. So let's see what we can do to fix that. All right, if we look at, we still are waiting for stone, which is starting to slowly creep up. But we still need quite a bit of stone here for this guy. And then this guy requires a lot of stone, but that would be a nice passageway through there for that. Oops, I clicked off the something again. What was it? No stat jobs. We lost a farmer and an herbalist, but they were replaced. All right. So the other thing I wanted to mention is we need to figure out what our kind of like end point is on this. Do we want to get to a certain amount of citizens? Do we want to get to a certain amount of product? Like once we've hit a consistent on a certain number of products, do we want to try that? Get on the comments and tell me what you think we should do there. I have been looking at a couple of mods. It was recommended that I look at mods. Okay, we've got this guy right here next to this full pile of wood, and yet he's not keeping up with firewood in this area. I find that sus. I really do. But I have been looking at a couple of mods to try a different variation of this game. One of them is North 7, and one of them is Colonial Charter The Journey, I believe it's called. So if you have any suggestions for either one of those, let me know. Okay. So let's see here. We did get all of that in now. Very good, very nice. Did we actually... could have swore we were going to make a path from here over to that guy. Can we do that? We can. There we go. I also think we need to start, once we've got our stone stabilized a little bit more, see if we can't start getting some stone roads in, at least in the city center, because that would make people travel faster. We could get some of that going. Did we get... still working on getting rid of that. I still would like to get these switched with this. So I'm not quite certain if we can do that without... this pasture over here, if we put sheep in it, will only take 8 sheep. We currently have 25 in here. And I don't think there's like a slaughter function. That would be nice if we could just slaughter all of those. Because I'd really like the cattle in that bigger field. Oh my gosh, they're so noisy. They are so noisy. So if we got this one, we say work, it is not gonna do us let us do anything but split it. This does mean we need another herdsman over here. These little guys are going to start their trek from over there. I also am going to take off the work. And it won't... It won't let us do anything because we've got... I see another trader incoming. Let's do this. Let's do another... Oops, wrong button. Sorry. We've got that one right there that's not working. All right, let's see what he has to, oops, has to show us. Sheep and cattle. I don't need those. I'm currently trying to work around my sheep and cattle. All right, so we still have 17 in here. We're a little light on clothing. This is a warm coat. I'd like to know what the difference is. If is that like the best coat? Between the high coat and the wool coat, is the warm coat the best coat? I would think so, but I'm not 100% certain on that. Get away from that blacksmith because his tink, 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 tink is driving me crazy. Some of the ambient sounds are a little bit much for me. We're up to 70 stone. I don't understand why we're quite so low on firewood. We've got tons of lumber. Oh, maybe because one of those didn't have a lumberjack assigned to it. Okay. It completely missed when our mumps went away. Oops. It says we've got 3 people wandering about. Cleric, yeah, we know. Herdsman, yeah. And another herdsman. Probably because this field isn't up and running yet. Still waiting on, like, few things to be removed there. This one's not working, but all the others are working. So why do we have 2 herdsmen? Interesting. All right, we're just waiting for logs to come in there. Serve of firewood is low. Yes, I know. Are they stealing all the firewood for in here? Is that what our problem is? Oh, yeah. They were stealing everything we were producing to put in here. That would be why. I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. Serve of firewood is low. We do have a barn right there, so I'm like, why? I'd like to try and get storage barns closer to some of these areas that produce things, because we are We are consistently having them run to put things in storage. I don't really want this one working though. Oh, it's already produced another sheep in that little time. Sheep. It can hold 9. Oh, we still have too many. Oh. What happens if we just destroy this? If we take it out, do we just lose those 9 sheep? Oh! And then keep reproducing. This is a problem. This is a problem. Alright, over here we're gonna throw in the plums. And I don't really want to do that though. All right, let's do oh, I spy a trader with my little eye coming down the... Stop producing. I wish you could. Oh, you can. I wonder if I do that. All right, let's go see what the trader has to offer over here. Sheep and cattle. Like, recurrent purchases we've put here that we want stone. It's the only thing we've asked for. And we have yet to see a single trader with stone. Oh my gosh, 4 kids were just born. We don't want you. Go away. Alright, let's come back up here. Oh yes. That is the way you do it. Well, okay then. Okay then. Now we know. In order to decrease the population of animals in the pen, we just have to slide it down. I didn't even see that slider, honest to God. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, we had 4 kids become students there. Wait, hold on. No citizens are available to work here. Okay then. Why are they going all the way to that barn when there's the... Oh, the barn is full. That's why they're going all the way over there. Okay then. We'll make that a little easier. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that one. All right, where's the... Oh, there it is. Let's go ahead and put one down here. All right, and then I think we probably... We're almost done with the sheep in here. It says there's 2 more. Just a random basket of pumpkins here on the ground. We just used up some of the stone we have. Oh! Did y'all see that? Our school is full. Again. That's not exactly cool. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and unpause this guy, which is gonna suck up all the stone we have. But it's fine. Absolutely fine. There's still 1 sheep in there. My gosh. Old age, old age, old age. That's very nice though that it's old age and not, you know, some of the other stuff that we have come across. What the heck? That was a lot. Alright, let's take a peek. We've got our firewood in now. Logs are full up. Iron tools, hide coats. Warm coats. Wool? We could probably throw some wool in there. I'm thinking... since we have like a ton of wool right here, maybe we put in another tailor? We put in a tailor right here, they'd be right next to their resource. And so they would be able to make... we could have them make wool coats. Oh yeah, our school is full. Oh, there goes our... we do have a little stone left. We need another school. Which means we're gonna need another teacher when that's done. We are currently at 271 citizens. We are down to 8 laborers. And I think we're, we could have a couple more farmers, foresters. We only have a couple of herbalists. Wait, why do we have question marks? Zero members. We do have a cleric slated here, so it's just a matter of them taking up their position. Oh, trader's here. Squash seeds and cabbage seed. Do we want that? I don't think so. We're gonna just send them on their way. Where's our cleric? Oh, there we go. 200 members, and our church is immediately full. Immediately full. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Oh, wait, hold on. Logs are full. Not a possibility. Although our storages are getting very full. I think reserve of iron is low. Holy cats, look at that. We're at almost 400 tools. Do we think we could get away with stone-wise, we're still struggling by quite a bit here with the stone. Quite a bit. And I can't believe our church was immediately, I should have realized that, but our church is immediately full. Nomads. 29. We could use some more workers, but do we have enough housing for that? And are we willing to? Let's go for it. Oh, I just had a Steam achievement pop up saying that we have reached 300 citizens. Holy cats. Oh, hey, our pasture is... We're gonna go ahead and empty that. Send all of the cattle over here, and we will be able to get a little bit higher ratio of beef now with that. We are exceedingly low on stone again, though, with all of our building. We have 8 families that are homeless, so we probably should take care of that. Build those 2 extra houses there. Let's go ahead and build 2 more houses over here. Oh, I can't build one right there. What the heck, we'll build 3. Alright, so now we have 2 pastures that we can use in case of infestation. How's our food looking? We've dropped a bit. I would say probably by like 10,000. We need another teacher. There we go. That should take care of one of our things. Oh, can't build there. So overall, we have 303 citizens now. That last batch nomads might have pitched us over the edge, but... Alright, now that we're no longer stocking the trading hall, which I see a trader incoming chickens. Don't need any chickens. With firewood, we might actually up that just a touch. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. I'd like to see what is our actual inventory. Mutton. I almost think we probably should put some mutton into the trading post. Fish. Fish, oh my gosh, look at it. Most of our food is fish. We are just like ticking up there rapidly on the fish. Roots, warm coats. Wool, we have a lot of wool. Venison, we probably could put some more in. Okay, so let's rebalance this a little bit. Not rebalance, but you know what I mean. Fish, where are you hiding, fish? We've got 1,000. Holy cow, that was a lot of people all at once. I'm gonna say 2,500. Let's not kick it up by that much. Oh, by another 500. What was the other thing I said? Was mutton and venison. Typhus. Oh my god. Why is it every time we take in the outsiders, they sicken us? It's not great. Not great. Tools? I am going to... Oh, not steel. And we've got one making steel and we've got one making regular tools, right? Just gonna put that at 25. Let's do... Probably too much, considering we don't have very many coats at the moment anyways. We have a ton of hide coats in here, but I think we bought most of those. All right, so let's call that out. Oh, yeah, it must do that. Is our doctor treating? It has 2 patients. So it must automatically flip us to 1 speed when an illness or something like that breaks out. I'm seeing... It says we have 2 patients. We're getting so close. We just need a few more builds here and we'd be okay on that. We also have a couple of houses that are here. They're already working on this one. This one's being built. Oh, that one is already built. And immediately filled. We still have 3 people homeless. And we have all these people in the boarding house. So that's a lot of people who are not in a house. Farmers. Lots and lots of farmers. So I think that tells us that we need some more housing over here by the farms. Maybe we'll go this way. Trying to figure out where's the best place to put these where we'll get the most. What's there that we can't? Looks like there's a hill. Oh, I just put that down so I couldn't put a path in between those, didn't I? Oh no, it'll let me. That's a lot of housing. Oh my gosh, we're up to... Oh. We were up to 9 there that I saw. I wish there was like a land leveling tool so that you could make this flatter. Herbalist has died of old age. Student has died of typhus. Okay. Oh, blacksmith has died of typhus. That's not great. Not great at all. How many patients can the hospital hold? All right. Okay, we need another tailor. And we are going to tell it wool coat since we're right here next to the wool barns. There is leather in here as well, but I think like this whole barn is full of wool. This cow is outside the fence. Like, what are you doing, cow? Oh, look at that little calf. But what's this cow doing outside the fence? Moo, moo. A merchant has arrived. Could you give us some stone this time, please? You know, because we could use that. Alright. No. Wool coats. We do have some seeds. I don't... I don't see us needing any of this stuff. So, bye. Has died during childbirth, has died of typhus. We are, looking at not so great right here. Oh, that's going to become a health hazard. Quite quickly. I think we tried this before, but I don't think we can fit in another graveyard this way. Yeah, the cemetery is too small. Can we put one? It takes so much stone, too. Guess we'll try that. We got no stone again. There's no stone. Alright, why do we have herdsmen? Oh, we got 2 extra. Okay, that takes care of that. We still have people dying of typhus. Not really cool. How's our inventory coming in here? Ale, 50, corn, chicken, firewood. Firewood is up, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to tick that up to the next level. Fish is here. It looks to me like we got almost everything in there with no problem. All right, something I read said that this is the housing within the circle is going to come to the market first, which makes the people faster and therefore more happy. Keeps them from being quite so lazy. Let's see here. How is our boarding house is empty now. But this typhus outbreak is taking a long time to get out of here. Probably isn't helped by the fact that we don't have enough cemetery plots. Like, we got a lot of cemetery going on there. We also have 30 laborers. That's crazy. So let's take a peek. Can we... Tool supply has gone down considerably, but then we dumped a bunch of that into the trading post. I still only have 6 woodcutters, but they seem to be keeping up now that we're not putting all of our stuff into the trading post. We've got all the fishers, all the gatherers, all the herdsmen. Farmers, we could have a few more. What about hunters? We can have one more hunter. Okay. Alright, that gets us to where everything except for the miners and the stonecutters have full capacity. Blacksmith, what's your... We're out of iron. Okay then. We are starting to collect a little coal. Oh, we missed a merchant. Give us some stone. You're a food merchant. Can I have a stone merchant? I don't need food. I absolutely don't need any. Oh, great. Like, we asked to purchase stone. We totally asked to purchase stone, and yet we're not getting a single merchant with stone. Oopsies, I just clicked off that. Alright. So, let's see here. I think we need to get a woodcutter over here. Somewhere over here. Can we sneak one in, like, right there? Farthest over forester is, like, right... I mean, do we really need another woodcutter over here? But... there's so much wood right here that I feel like we should. It's like they've even filled up this one over here because they... Interesting. Why did he go all the way to the back? my gosh. That was a lot. This is gonna suck up all of our stone for a while. How are we doing over here? One wool coat. Man, there's a lot of leather in there. Ooh. There's some wool. There's a lot of venison. Wowzers, that filled up rather quickly. I'm wondering if we don't put another... I know this is going to sound weird, but another tailor. And then we would have a wool coat tailor, a leather coat tailor, and a warm coat tailor, all working towards filling our slots. Can I fit? And then we'll make that one the leather coat tailor. There's 222 leather in this particular lot from all of the hunters that we have over here. We've got hunters and gatherers and 2 forester lodges over here. So this has been quite productive and just sitting there. So we might as well do that. What about this wool coat? How did a wool coat get all the way over here? There's no leather though over here. Do we have... Alright, so some of our farmers from the... Holy cats, that's a lot of people in that house. Oopsies. Have moved out of the boarding house and into there. So that is a better option. Alright, we still running into a problem. We don't have enough... We've got too many people for our chapel size. And I'm trying to think, like, where else can we put one? I would think you'd want it more centrally located than... But it feels like we have too many... Yeah, that's gonna run us into the mountain. It's like we've kind of run out of our little space here. We're almost to the stone here. Oh, I didn't even notice when we ran out. Our typhus ran out. I see a trader coming. Are you gonna be a materials trader this time? Please, please, please? Resource trader. But of course he has no... He has no stone. Like... Unless it already bought the stone. No. We need none of this stuff. We'll take some iron. Alright, let's see here. Let's trade some of this. 8,000. Let's see, we need 500. You were paying by 1,000 units. Oh. There we go. Trade that. We don't need all the rest of the stuff. We're good to go. Alright, we just got some iron, so you should be fine. I think I'm gonna tick down these guys. My goodness, we had a whole bunch of kids become students there. That was crazy. 2 of 3, so 3, 6, we need a couple more. There we go. That should give us 3 in each one. Very good, very nice. Hopefully that helps. And gets our guy working over here. Did we ever get this? Yep, we're up to that. So now we're producing again. Oh no, our schools are full again. We've got 3 schools and our schools are full. Like, what the what? Like, what do I do with this? Where else can I stick a school, I guess? That's crazy. 60 students. That is absolutely insane. But if we don't educate them, then we start to run into some issues. So, like, where is a good spot for the next? Maybe, like, down in here someplace? Can we sneak in a schoolhouse? We're gonna need another teacher. Oh, we did get this graveyard up and running, but the others now are starting to go down. Man, I can't believe that we already filled up that 3rd school. That is absolutely crazy. I'm not getting how we're ending up with... Like, our tailor over here has other warehouses that it could be putting those warm coats into. So how is that warm coat getting all the way over there? Did we ever get this one up here completed? Nope. Still working on getting stone into that one. That's where all our iron was going. Is where we just keep building things. Oh, I just got another achievement. In a single year, produce at least 2,000 food. That's crazy. We have kind of snaked down. Yeah, we had a high point and then we've come back down and now we're working our way back up. Up and down peaks. Oh, we're down to 56 students now. So at least now we're not kicking students into labor without being trained, because that of course means that our production goes down. Oh my gosh, I just realized what time it is. I'm sorry. We're gonna call it there for today because I just realized that this episode is 1 hour and 12 minutes. I'm so sorry, people. Maybe I'll speed up a little bit when I edit, but we're gonna pause there for today. I'm not quite certain what our thumb shot will be because we've just been like puttering today. But we're puttering at a good pace. But once again, I'd like to say thank you as always for watching. Go down in the comments. Tell me what you think our endpoint should be. Do you think it should be a specific population? If so, what should that population level be? If you think it's a certain amount of materials in stock, let me know. And if you have a suggestion for either one of these Banished mods to try for the next series, let me know. I'm kind of leaning towards North 7 because it's Nordic and it's cold and it seems like that would be a little bit harder. Don't know that it's actually going to work for us, but hey, we can always try. Or if we should try Colony Charter Journey. All right. So with that, I will say thank you as always for watching. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your eyeballs on my video. I will see you in the next one. All right. Bye-bye.